My name is Charlie Kirk. I run the largest pro-American student organization in the country.
Charlie Kirk, a prominent conservative figure and staunch ally of President Donald Trump, was shot and killed on Wednesday while speaking at a public event held at a university campus in Utah. The incident, which unfolded in front of a crowd of thousands, sparked an urgent manhunt for a suspected lone sniper, who Utah's governor described as having committed a political assassination. The shooting occurred just after noon at Utah Valley University in Orem, roughly 40 miles south of Salt Lake City. Kirk, 31, had been addressing a large outdoor audience of around 3,000 people when a single gunshot rang out, striking him in the neck. Startled attendees scattered in panic as Kirk collapsed from his chair, according to video clips circulating online.
I was watching from pretty close up, and I heard a pop, and I thought, no, that nobody's shooting firecrackers, right? This is the middle of the day. And then I watched a fountain of blood come out of the side of his neck like a water fountain. And it was surreal.
Asked Charlie Kirk a question about how many transgender shooters there had been in U.S. history. Charlie Kirk answered, the student gave him a rebuttal. And then Charlie Kirk goes to pick up the microphone to answer the second question, and that's when the shots went off.
I just saw and I heard, and we all crouched down. Everybody was crouching down for a good 5 seconds. And in my head, I was thinking, we got to get out of here. So I started yelling, we got to go, we got to go. And all my friends and people surrounded, they started running away. And we all traumatized. We just all heard the shot, crouched, and then we all started leaving the building. So
everyone was just jumping on top of each other. No one was trying to get shot. Everyone was just covering each other up because no one knew if there was going to be more shots fired.
No, I actually was just walking up. I was going to the event with a friend, and so I was in the back of the crowd still walking to get closer when I heard the pop of a gunshot, and people started screaming and running, but people just kept clearing out, screaming, running. I went up and talked to some guy who was closer, since some people thought it was a firework and didn't really know what happened.
I wish there was a better security. I was a little surprised when I walked into the courtyard and there wasn't any metal detector. There were securities around the building, but it wasn't really solid.
Despite extensive efforts by law enforcement, no arrests had been made by Wednesday night, nearly 8 hours after the shooting. Officials from the Utah Department of Public Safety confirmed that the suspected gunman, believed to have fired from a distant rooftop on campus, remained at large. 2 individuals were briefly detained in connection with the shooting, and one was questioned by investigators, but both were ultimately released without charges, according to state police. President Trump, reacting swiftly to the news, squarely blamed the radical left for the killing. In a televised Oval Office address, Trump accused left-wing activists of fostering a climate of political violence and vowed a crackdown. He listed a series of incidents he attributed to leftist extremism, though he omitted any mention of violence directed at Democrats.